If you're confused about Bitcoin and where it's headed, watch this video. Here is why I'm saying that. There is a comment on my X post saying, 𝗙𝗏, it's honestly beginning to be difficult to follow you. Tell me why. I've been saying the same thing for the past days. If you have missed it, every single day I have been talking about the same pattern that just played out. Every single day. And he says, maybe we're dumb, we did not understand which direction are you on. So, first of all, you're not dumb. Second of all, I'm gonna clear out everything in this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is 𝗙𝗏. I do these updates every single day. I talk about Bitcoin, where it's headed, how I'm trading it, what I'm doing, when I have a stop loss, when I have a win. I am posting all that in the free chat that I have in Telegram. So, let me clear everything out. Number one, very important. From the very beginning of the week, 8 days ago, Bitcoin can reject here. Most will ignore, right? I've been talking about this rejection. Then there was a market structure shift, a lower low. When we had that form, I said what is going to happen most likely is a retrace into this 4-hour order block up here, the level that created the rejection, and then reject from there. Then we rejected again. This is what happened 2 days ago. Right? And then on yesterday's update, I've been explaining exactly where I think and why I think Bitcoin is going much lower. And one of the reasons was because, one, you have a higher time frame, meaning a 4-hour. This is the only level where there is 3 consecutive candles and they close below the previous low, right? So that is the only level. You don't see, there is 3 consecutive candles here, but there is no close below from this level. Therefore, this is not valid. The only level that is relevant here is this. Right? And this. These are the only levels that are relevant. So one of the levels, as I argued here, is at 2.22 trillion on the total market cap and 2.28 trillion on the total market cap. If you don't know, the total market cap is that shows everything in crypto. And I'll tell you later why I'm not looking at Bitcoin. You will see the difference. Hold on tight. So when I saw this yesterday, I said, the reason why Bitcoin is going so much lower is because we had this market structure shift. I drafted the liquidity here on Bitcoin and I said, there are 2 main scenarios to play out. One, we come and retrace back into this 4-hour, possibly liquidate, and then go lower, right? Or we just go lower from here. There's actually 3 scenarios. Or we go lower from here, or, and then you can watch this here. I explained all this yesterday in detail. Or we're gonna push into this region, which I would call that like this pocket here, which is basically the bear market bottom pocket, right? Because if we close above 228, that is the daily high that resulted in a new low creation. And if we close above here, this is what I've been saying since October when I sold. Since up here, when I sold on October 18th, I said, if I see a daily close above the previous high, I am going to flip bullish. The daily high is up here at 2.28 trillion. So if we see that, that means the bottom is most likely in. We push a little bit higher, we reject, come back down for a retrace around September, October, and then push from there. This is the playbook. But we need to have the close above 2.28 to confirm that the daily reversal happened. But not only we don't have that, we don't have a 4-hour high break. Not even that. Now here is the interesting part, and here is where the confusion might come in for you. If you look at the total market cap, it's clear. Yes, we do have a close above there, probably a liquidity sweep, whatnot. That is absolutely fine, not bothered at all. We're still within the 4-hour range, just so you know, 222. But it is a possibility that this is going to break above, and as I explained, it can stay here for quite some time before rejecting. If it breaks above, it's a clear, it's a clear signal that the bottom is actually in here at 2 trillion, and we are going to Valhalla. Now, whether we go like this, or we go straight, or we go like this and goes, I don't know, but the bottom is most likely if we close above 228. The confusion comes in when you look at Bitcoin. You remember, look at this chart, try to memorize it, and then you look at Bitcoin, and you see, holy shit, but Bitcoin actually does look the same, sorry. You look at Ethereum and you go, okay, well, Ethereum actually, you got stopped 𝗙𝗏 on Ethereum. Well, yes, it did. And the interesting part is that here, let me just delete everything. Here, Ethereum is doing completely the opposite that the total market cap does. XRP is completely bleeding, BNB bleeding, Solana bleeding, Doge bleeding, Tron bleeding. So yes, I did get stopped on Ethereum. Also, Eric Trump posted about Ethereum and how, so possibly that as well, I don't care. What happened is that the market didn't really react from this level, and there is a high above in the 4-hour. This is not a daily low because there is no close below from this level, as you can see on the total market cap. Bam, bam. So that doesn't count. Therefore, there is a stop. That is one stop, and I'm going to tell you a second what actually happened. What else happened? So ultimately, the TLDR is everybody's bullish here. There was CPI coming in much lower than expected yesterday. That resulted in this 3% bump. And then people go completely bananas that they don't understand what I'm saying and why the market is going up. First, nobody knows what is happening, right? I'm just here telling you my thoughts and how I'm trading the market. And I follow through with what I say. I'm going to reflect on that in a second. But I follow through with what I say. If I look at Bitcoin and the total market cap, I can just look at this and say, hey, this is the cleanest chart I have seen. And this is what I posted up here as well. Like, if you look at this, this is the cleanest high time frame Bitcoin chart I've ever seen. If you are not following me on X, it's going to be the top post down below, the top link. So go and check this post out, okay? And follow me on X. It's going to be relevant. There can be a time when I'm going to stop coming here for a while and whatever, so it's worth following me there. Maybe I'm on holiday or whatever. So, ultimately, the reason why this is the highest time frame setup, this is the cleanest setup I've seen in a while, is because there is a clear daily high, a clear low below here, meaning a continuation down, right? So like as you see here, as you see here, as you see here, as you see here, like all these levels are exact same things. Previous low creating a rally to the opposite direction, a counter trend rally, rejecting from there and then going lower. There's the exact same thing that's going to happen now in my opinion. There's built up liquidity. It can go something like this and then bam, hammer down, sub 57, unless we close above 67,300 or rather 2.28 trillion on the total market cap. So ultimately, the reason why it is the highest setup and also is a 4.5% stop loss. So if we close above there, that's very good. The probability was on our side. If we close above there, we confirm the bottom. I'm going to fire up the bots and I'm going to start doing everything else that I have to. I'm going to start buying back. Also, just for your information, if you've been watching here for a while, I mean, I sold October 18th. So if you look back here, October 18th, if I buy back above the daily high, I'm still 40% discount. So I think, and if you look at other tokens like, for example, Solana, which I sold openly on the 18th. Like if you look at this, if I buy above the daily high up here, I'm still buying at a 50% discount. So I think I'm going to be fine. But ultimately, this is the game plan. TLDR is the following. If you have not been paying attention, TLDR is the following. I do believe we are rejecting here. We can reject from the 4-hour, which is about 65,600, or we can reject from above in this pocket here, which is between 65,600 and 67,300. I do believe we are going to reject from that level. I'm not even talking about all the bombing that's happening in the Middle East. I'm not even talking about everything else that's happening in the economy. I'm only talking about the charts, and the charts are telling me that we are going lower. Also, one thing I wanted to tell you, let me just bring this thing up here. So you know that I have a Bitfunded account. And that means that I'm running these accounts. This is a prop firm. Now, I had 2 live accounts, and I always told you that I'm going to be very transparent with you. I have withdrawn about $3,000, $2,700 off of that account. I publicly run these accounts up and then withdraw money. Yesterday, the reality is that I simply missized. So I just didn't follow my rules. I was going around. I'm in my head a lot lately. There was a lot of things happening. My kid is getting a surgery. I have, all that stuff that is going on. And I simply missized. That's what happened, and I lost the 2 accounts, which is also representing the fact that you just simply need to pay attention and you just can't trade if you're not in the right mindset. But that gives us an opportunity for me to run the accounts up again. So I have the challenge. I'm at my money because I withdrew about 2,700. I actually posted it somewhere in the group. Oh, it's here. I don't know where it is, but I posted it 2,700. So it's an account. Oh, and we have this discount 50% off happening now on all the accounts. So basically, if you buy a $150,000 account, you buy it for $600 now instead of buying it for $1,200. That means that again, with the 2.7, I'm still at money, but it's not good. I'm not happy about blowing this account because I don't pay attention. It's so stupid. But it is what it is. I told you I'm gonna be transparent as always. I'm running these accounts back. So if you haven't participated in previous 2-3 runs, well, this is the time to actually do that. There's a 50% off on Bitfunded. You can join in, link in the description. It's going to be the second link, and also is going to be pinned in the comments, and you can join in on the Telegram too to see everything. Guys, let me know in a comment what you think. Let me know if you are, if you think I'm a complete idiot and be going to 70 or 80 or the bottom is in. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if this is clearer or you agree with this guy who says that he doesn't understand what is happening. Let me know anything and I'll read it. I'll reply to it, and I'll see you in the Telegram. I'll see you on my X. I'll start posting insane content, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not here because of the surgery, but I'll come whenever I can. See you. Ciao.